莫名其妙的，我们竟然又要开启一段全新的生活了。
For around the last 6 months, we've been traveling around Eastern Europe and immersing ourselves in its people and culture. It felt like we were finally managing to live out the life we dreamed for ourselves when we started making videos.
我们过去都是边旅行边做我们热爱的事情，这对我们来说意味重大。但那个过程中，总感觉少了点什么东西。
And that was the friends and family that we couldn't take traveling with us. So for the next chapter, our best friends Lance and Lane are along for the adventure.
哎，老导师没叫。
我们到顶了。
And there's another little fellow with them now too. Let's rewind a little.
终于等到你了。
All right, we are headed to the place that we just rented that we're gonna live for 6 months. And we are walking through an incredible jungle area with a moving river all the way down the mountain. And we're gonna go see what our place is like.
Very nice kitchen. We're gonna live with our
Grandson.
Grandson.
No, sorry.
our grandson.
Godson. Yeah.
We're gonna live with our godson together.
Yeah. 这位是 Mason， 他刚过了1岁生日。他喜欢扔东西，喜欢转圈圈，还会经常做各种搞笑的表情。
We're gonna help look after him while we're all together in Bali.
作为他的干父母，我们知道我们将会学到很多东西。
You got it. Oh yes, good boy.
我们先去爬了山之后，对吧？然后呢，你就认识了这个男生，然后后面就叫我给你介绍语言伙伴。但是其实那个时候我有看出一点点不一样的，我可以感受不一样的感觉。我也没想到 Star 说 OK 好的，他笑嘻嘻的。
我是个 face 的 waterfall， 我感觉我什么都看不到，眼前是一片白的，
很爽。
It's amazing how alive you could feel. The adrenaline's pumping and you feel warm even though the water's so cold. When I was in the US, I worked a 9 to 5 and then I had my baby and I just can't hang out with people after, he's in bed, I can't go leave the house. Yeah, I felt a little bit trapped in that cycle of life and that there was no newness. But since being to Bali and experiencing new things and being around really good friends where we can have good conversations, I'm experiencing emotion again. Whereas in the US, I just felt kind of numb to everything. It's been really nice to kind of, instead of life being just kind of like this, I kind of feel it like this again, which feels very human.
That's awesome.
It comes from down here and then
正在拍他们的视频，你可以去他们的频道看一下。
你就这样子啊。
那你们是怎么认识的？
我们在同一个地方工作，我是晚去1个月，然后有天在那个员工食堂吃饭。
艾拉那时候我还记得穿着一个蓝色的工作服，我一开始以为你是专门做暑假假期的老师，然后你说你是长期的，然后我就很开心啊，因为我也是在那里说我是长期的，然后就这样子聊上了。哇，好吃，哦，真好吃！
当时我给你的微信备注，你知道什么吗？
知道是吧？
食堂认识的漂亮姐姐。
哎呀，我好荣幸啊！还不会理我，很棒哎！他们也不理我们哦，就是直接聊天去，就看我们在这里捯饬。
其实之前我们拍那个我们相遇视频的时候，我就提到说，因为朋友的原因，所以我认识了 Scott， 然后别人就说，这个朋友必须得拿出来看看。
我就是那个朋友，你们好。
而且是你老公把 Scott 从英国弄到了阳朔，对吧？
对，缘分吧。
What have you done? Oh no!
It's these experiences that we are learning about right now. What a learning experience. I think in a way, like, having Mason here with us now is the biggest compliment I've ever received from anyone.
感觉很受信任的感觉，就是他们的第一选择就是我们。
Yeah.
啊，现在我们正在做父母吗
Yeah, pretty much.
？If we don't say that, if we don't announce we are not the parents, I guess people will think we are the parents.
Yeah, everyone walking around here is going to think we're the parents.
就是没有任何怀疑。
Yeah. Thank you.
所以人们以为是我们的孩子。Mason 现在是一个非常勇敢、非常优秀、还非常独立的一个小男生。I'm very proud of him. Come here, baby. Come here. 而且很开心，很快乐。
I always knew that Lance and Elaine would be awesome parents, but they have even surpassed my expectations of that. They're such a good team together.
对，我很惊讶，就是 Mason 的作息这么规律，他每天睡3次午觉，然后每天吃多少次奶粉，就是他真的是非常非常的有规律。
They notice when each other needs help and they come to their help immediately.
就是他们把照顾孩子这个事情变得很 efficient，
Yeah,
很有
that's
效率
true.，
很高效。
Yeah. I think it's pretty inspirational for any parents that want to travel themselves as well and maybe haven't because they have kids or whatever. Like, it is possible. You just have to find out what you need very precisely and set that up.
总之就是有了孩子，你也可以决定自己的生活方式。
Yeah.
至少在一定程度上，你还是可以选择自己的生活方式，而不是说有了孩子，我的生活就这样了，永远不可能再改变。
Right.
是可以做一点点改变的。
If you're watching this, guys, I'm really proud of you and I'm so happy that you're here with us.
It's gonna be a very wonderful period of our lives.
Being around Lance and Elaine and Mason has made me realize the value of true friends. They rearrange their whole lives to see you. That's a special kind of friend. So thanks, Lance. Thanks, Elaine. And here's to all the amazing times we're going to have together in Bali. Bye bye.
拜拜。他的手已经在动了。